Hello everyone, GenmaTheSamurai here, and welcome back to this part of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. I am joined this part by...
KMills.
Hey, welcome. Also known as KillBunny90210. How do I have that memorized?
I've rebranded.
You've rebranded. Nice.
I've rebranded. I can't change my YouTube URL though, but I'm kind of done with YouTube
Twitch?
right now. I changed my Twitch, but
oh, you did?
I'm sort of not paying attention to my YouTube channel right now, in accordance with recent developments with the website.
Fair enough. But yeah.
Dude, are those boos? This game copied off of Mario.
Oh, wait, man, you're calling that out now?
Yeah. They even stole the Chain Chomps. Wait, they actually did that, though.
What?
They actually did that, though.
No, I know. Yeah. No, this game is the
have we
best
had a
Mario
remake of
Zelda
Link's
crossover.
Have we had a remake of this one yet? Like a remake?
No, they haven't.
Oh man,
I want
I feel
them
like
to.
this would be a good one.
I am realizing, why am I heading this way? I have a fast travel point. But actually,
Oh yeah,
wait,
that's
no,
right. This game had fast travel.
Kinda. It's not as
Sort
good
of.
as Link to the Past, though.
No, it doesn't do the screen thing either.
Okay, actually, tell you what, guys, I'll use the power of a jump cut.
The power. You have to get it from the jump cut dungeon.
Jump cut dungeon. You're right.
Oh, dude, what is that on your? What is that in the bottom left of those instruments? You got the Nintendo Labo piano. That's awesome. I didn't know that was out yet.
Okay, alright. We're gonna cut back in. Alright, guys, so we're back. Our location is roughly over there-ish.
There-ish.
It's gonna be this way. So, we got told by an owl to come and visit a, certain shrine. Or wasn't the owl? I think it was just some spirit thing that talks to us after every dungeon. I confuse the two, because I get two sources of telling me where to go. This really is Ocarina of Time. There are two shrines, one to the north, the other to the south. First head south, where ancient ruins speak of the windfish. You will learn much there. Okay.
What if you were like an owl that had like the divine ability to actually speak to humans, and you were obligated every single time you spoke to open every sentence with hoot? That would suck. That's insulting. That's like the genie that like, oh, I'll grant you the wish, all right.
Yeah, okay, let's just get on with it. I'm gonna be stuck in here for like another century or so, so just come on.
You just went to the ferry and then bye.
Well, I mean, I don't really need refill right now. I mean, like...
Oh, that's right. They refill in this one.
Yeah.
This game is just wildly different from the other 2D Zeldas. Like,
no, that's how it is in Oracle.
Was it really? Well, again, Oracle as well was not.
I mean,
totally
the Oracle
up to
games
formula.
were basically built on the structure of this one.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Except they did the Pokemon thing of you have to buy both games.
The windfish slumbers long, the hero's life gone. Okay. Anyway. Get out of here, friggin' thing. No, I really want them to remake this game, though. I think if there's, like, any Zelda game that I think, like, would be really cool to see Nintendo revisit would be this one. More on that in a second, because we're about to run into the big plot twist they've been building up to for the entire game. If you guys don't know what it is, well, you guys are about to find out.
Link is actually Ganon.
No, Link is actually Ganon.
He's just been kind of forgetting the whole time, like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Gosh, man, that's crazy. Wait, what am I doing?
Is it weird that I prefer like the poke of the NES Zelda to the swing of this?
Yes.
I don't know what it is, but like, 'cause if you're hitting something right in front of you, there's a split second when your sword is to the side and it's not actually in front of you. So it's like you have to wait a couple frames for it actually to hit.
I'm not a fan of the stab. I'm sorry.
Not a fan of the stab. It's not for everyone.
So,
oh, look, it's a Ganon
hey,
knight.
been a while. Well, I suppose one game if we're looking at release.
More like Dorknut.
Dorknut. Actually, I think this is an Armos.
More like dumb.
Jeez. so mean. So you can actually run out of arrows, and I was legit scared that I screwed myself in my practice run. Turns out
You just get soft locked?
Turns out spin attack will work.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like early Nintendo games like had a really good anti-soft locking thing going on. Like they really did not let you get stuck.
Yeah.
Pokemon, you could. There's like a guy that does videos about how like, oh, spend all of your money, sell all of your items, go to this one place, set your last rested Poke Center to the place on whatever island it was. I think it was Cinnabar. Get rid of all your Pokemon and have a Pokemon that doesn't have the what is that move that Meowth has that like lets you get money after a wild Pokemon battle?
I have no idea. I also just want to draw attention. It's like basically
you just strand yourself.
Yeah, I also just want to draw attention right now that music is a little spoopy.
Ooh.
I wonder what's going on. Well, let's read this thing.
Oh yes, I see.
To the finder.
Okay, it actually reads it.
The Isle of Koholint is but an illusion. Human, monster, sea, sky. A scene on the lid of a sleeper's eye. Awake the dreamer, and Koholint will vanish, much like a bubble on a needle. Cast away, you should know the truth. What? Illusion?
That's like Link talking like, what?
Yeah, I guess
Link
it's
the four elements. The four elements. Human, monster, sea, and sky. I get it.
So, I don't know if you guys picked up on what that means, but, yeah. It's really actually an interesting thing to talk about this game. I don't know if you remember the twists, Kyle.
It definitely has more of, like, you're going around discovering the world, like... Yeah.
Whew, I see you have read the relief. Well, it does say the island is but a dream of the windfish. No one is really sure. Just as you cannot know if a chest holds treasure until you open it, so you cannot tell if this is a dream until you awaken. Well, I mean, that seems sound logic. You know, if someone tells you that, like, in that bag is a bomb, if you open it up, I mean, you won't really know until it blows up. So, I mean, might as well...
Schrodinger's cat.
The only one who knows for sure is the windfish. Trust your feelings. Someday you will know for sure. Okay.
He just flies down like, hoot. They won't let me see my family again if I don't say hoot. Please. I'm a whimsical forest animal. Oh, nice bomb.
I tried. I don't know, these guys are like super slow. It annoys me.
They were fast in the original Zelda. They would come after you.
Yeah, and they can be fast in the Oracle games. I don't know why these ones are so goddamn
But if
slow.
they were to remake this, they would need to add like a new thing, like Link Between Worlds. A new thing.
Yeah. No, I mean...
But I don't know what.
I don't know, like, 100% either. I do think, though, one of the big reasons I want this remade, since, you know, now that's out in the air and stuff like this whole dream concept, and, like, the whole thing, like, sure, in stories in general, it's an idea that's been done to goddamn death, but,
Going into dreams?
I guess, yeah.
Like that episode of SpongeBob?
Yeah, but I think, like, there is, like, a lot of potential here in the aspect of, like, you know, it gets you attached to these guys, but, like, the only way to beat the game is to, like, get rid of it all. So it's like, well, I don't know. I think, like, that's a big reason this game is so goofy, is that, like, you know, with the limitations, they couldn't, like, you know, add, like, serious development to, like, any of these characters, so they made it goofy, you know, just to offset when the twist happens.
It's cartoonish.
Yeah.
It definitely is one of the most cartoonish Zelda games.
Yeah. And I really like that. I think, it actually is, from my opinion, it's a pretty, frickin' what?
Oh, good lord.
Well, there's my Skyward Sword ringtone.
That game was terrible.
It really wasn't.
I know. Dude, my favorite instrument is that L block with the 8 on it.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, you know, I
was
think
sad
honestly,
that Breath of the Wild didn't have an instrument.
The Breath of the Wild, no, it didn't. Now that you say that,
I really thought at first that like you'd be able to whistle, but like whistle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could actually like whistle a little tune. Like, that'd be just like so simplistic. Like, you don't have to have a ocarina or a harp or anything like that. You know, you just hold the whistle button down and sort of.
Yeah.
And just, you know, your horse comes calling, flying around.
Nope. There we go.
I hope the next one does have one.
I have
And
a
if they
feeling
remake
arrows
this-
would actually work on those dudes.
If they remake this, they need to make it so that Link still looks like he's throwing the arrows.
Actually, you want to know a really cool trick? I brought this up in the other part, but I don't think you know about it.
What? You can shoot the bombs?
Yep.
What? Is that actually used in the game? I forget.
It's useful if you say there's like a bombable wall and you want to just whack it. I think it'll do more damage to enemies and stuff. It's just there. I think the manual might tell you if you got that, but...
They ripped off of Twilight Princess with that.
Top weapons. Face Shrine. Yeah,
I caught flack on a stream the other day because I was like, Twilight Princess was good, but like...
It was.
It was good. However, I don't think it's a masterpiece. I think it's trying very hard to be Ocarina of Time, and it does that to an extent.
I think it's...
no, it's the floor boss.
Nah, it's not. But,
This thing also ripped off Twilight Princess.
Okay, can I just say, right away, I chose you for this part for a very specific reason. If you guys know this man has gotten severe enjoyment out of my suffering, so I figured why not have him for the worst dungeon in the game? So
I will be here to provide colorful commentary on everything.
Yes. So, yeah, he made some beautiful compilations of me playing through Breath of the Wild, for those curious.
I sat through 60 hours of his suffering. It was also my suffering.
I think you probably suffered a lot more than me. But no, this dungeon is stupid for all kinds of reasons. For one, it has tons of puzzles like this. Hello.
Yeah.
But no, also, there's one castle early on in the game. I ranted about a certain puzzle, and I've said it before. I hope you like the idea of a puzzle where you have to throw a pot at a door to open it.
Yeah, man, I mean, how else would you open the door? The handle?
Okay, that thing is huge, Jesus. I'm just gonna avoid
That's a big
that.
boy. Oh yeah, that's right, this had the 2D sections, too. And Link, who is an acrobatic master.
Oh yeah, I need to hit a switch for that crud.
Check out this feather. Oh, I can do front flips now.
Okay.
The jump wasn't enough. I feel like they added that probably because it would just look like he's going up off the ground unless they added some fantastical animation to him.
Yeah. Okay, so...
The Game Boy was an amazing era of, like, limitations dictating, you know, how you innovated. Like, well, we need to figure out how to make it look like Samus got a new suit. Just put shoulders on her. Probably not gonna do that ever again. Just because we don't have the colors for it.
Yeah, I mean, I can say this. This dungeon is certainly, it's got a lot of unique ideas going on. Are any of them good? I might stretch and say no.
I've always had issues when drawing, like, out, like, a Zelda dungeon kind of room, because the walls, the way, like, they go inward, I just can't remember how to do it every time I try. It doesn't make sense when you think about it. There's no angle you could look at a room to make it look like this.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, some of it's just like perspective skewing, just so it's easy to see what's everywhere.
I like to
and what you
imagine
can
the walls
interact
are
with.
all slanted, but like just too steep to climb.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not sure if I had those thoughts when I was a kid, but like, I do see what you mean. I do say,
It's just like, no cheating! There, you can almost climb them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, you can throw bombs over stuff, too. They copied that off of Mario Thousand Year Door.
Oh, frick. Okay.
Uh-oh.
This dungeon's great.
Great!
Okay. I wonder what Ganon's up to.
Do you think they'll ever acknowledge those games?
I have no idea.
I feel like they may have in Breath of the Wild, because there is a side quest in the beach village called What's for Dinner? And I feel like it's just too much of a coincidence. You know what I mean? Hookshot.
Yeah, okay, fine. Jesus.
What does VBA mean? Does that mean very bad? Absolutely, you should not be using that.
What the frick?
Go on eBay and just buy the game. It's only like $500. Easy. At least, I mean, like, they're expanding the Virtual Console on the Switch now, so, like, it's not... Because the Wii U Virtual Console for, like, other Nintendo games is huge. And the Switch Virtual... Or not really Virtual Console, the Switch eShop is mostly, like, Neo Geo games right now. I don't know if they struck a deal with the Neo Geo guys, but... My goodness.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. I haven't heard much news, and like, I know there was a briefing, I guess, like, on the topic of, like, I don't know, financial stuff for Nintendo. I don't know what was announced exactly during that.
Here's the thing with Nintendo, like, you know, they release Breath of the Wild, total banger, amazing game. They release a bunch of other super solid stuff this year for the Switch. You know, everything's going super great. The 3DS has some awesome new titles. Then they released the trailer for a Nintendo Labo, and it's like, have they actually gone insane? Like, I can't tell if, like, they've legitimately all lost their marbles.
I don't think it's necessarily, like, a bad thing. It just kind of exists.
No, I think Labo looks so awesome. I think Labo looks like the coolest thing ever. And, like, there was a video that perfectly captured that. It was like, why Nintendo Labo is the most Nintendo thing ever. I'm like, that is exactly it. It's so Nintendo. No one but Nintendo would ever make something like that.
Yeah.
I think that the price tag is also very fair. When you're thinking about the tooling prices and everything, and how, like, the variety pack, there's like, what, like 10 different things in there? You go to Toys R Us and you want to buy 10 electronic toys and a game, you're not getting it for $70.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's it. I think I did it right. Okay.
There's a gun, but there's no sword, which is a shame. I don't know if they'll ever go back to motion sword.
God dang it. Okay.
Nice. To motion sword in any of the games, like the Zelda games or anything like that. I feel like at this point there's not enough of a market in it.
I think, like, you know, whenever they inevitably re-release Skyward Sword, there'll be something, but that'll probably be it.
That era's basically dead at this point.
Yeah.
We had a good run. Like, has there been any, like... What games have, like, super used the Joy-Con motion on the Switch?
Not much yet.
I mean...
I don't even entirely understand how good it actually is, because I guess you'd have to get god dang that game to understand it, but...
Which game?
Oh, that bad 1-2 Switch.
You know, man... 1-2 Switch catches a lot of flack, and I'll tell you what, I played it at a friend's place. It's kind of fun. Is it worth $60? No! But is it...
Fair. No. You've got a more powerful bracelet. Now you can almost lift a whale. Well, that's awesome.
Can you, like, why can't you just wear both of them and you can just, like, lift the world? Like Superman when he moves the world back in time.
Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, hello, fairy. Do I have a... Okay, I still have the bottle. That's good.
You just press yourself against that door? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
What if you had a house with that?
So
Be
this is
wild.
probably gonna be one of the like longer dungeon parts, guys. I'm gonna be a little upfront. We're already at where I would normally finish these.
Yeah.
I told you, man. They love this goddamn puzzle.
Just do it like you should have just like had it, you know, like those YouTubers who like will play like Counter-Strike or something, but it'll like be in the background while they rant about drama. Like have it like this super sped up and we're just like shooting the breeze while it's going on.
Sadly, not how it would be recording. We'd be speeding up ourselves.
Yeah. What is up, YouTube? There's a lot of drama going on today.
This dungeon is so stupid. I hate everything about it, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's definitely like the weakest dungeon in the game, I'd say.
God
Yo.
freaking this is
How
the
do
only time...
you get out of that? You like kind of like
You
just
mash.
jostle the D-pad?
Yeah. Well, not just D-pad. I think you can mash other buttons too. Oh, hey. Hello. I love this thing.
Dude, he's so cute.
God, no.
He's like, no, my ball. Give it back, you bully. Yo, they ripped off Portal. Look at the floor. It's the companion.
What the frick? That's quite the observation.
Dude, this is literally just the ball and chain boss from Twilight Princess. Come on.
There we go.
Oh,
Wait,
it was like a
boss
bad
from
Nick.
Twilight Princess did not function anything like that.
I know. It was worse. Take 5 rows off of this room.
Yeah. That thing is adorable, though. I love fighting
Watching speed runs of Twilight Princess during that fight, it's terrifying. Cause you have to do it like there's like a strat where like you can end the fight like right when it starts by grabbing the ball immediately, and if you mess it up, you're dead.
You know, I think I can make the argument with that fight is that it's probably the hardest fight in Twilight Princess.
Breath of the Wild's Twilight Princess is a really good like speedrunning game. Like it has that going for it. Like out of all the other ones,
Alright,
Twilight Princess has some crazy speedrun stuff. Like getting to the whole, I think it's called Back in Time, where like
Okay,
you can
look at this
here we go.
goddamn puzzle.
Ugh, what is this? Like that scene where
Wait, excuse me, I already have one of those.
in the main menu where like you're at Elden Bridge, you can do a glitch in the beginning of the game to get there with the tunic and some hearts and the sword and all of that.
Oh, I guess that's probably like the
Because it's a place in the game.
like the Skyward Sword glitch. Oh, that's right. This is one of those kinds of rooms. Thank you, game, for including that.
You're welcome.
It just loops
It's the Lost Woods.
inside of a dungeon.
It's the Lost Room. It's the Lost My Mind. Yo, those things are from Mario 2, which wasn't even a Mario game. Have you ever played the actual Mario 2?
Are you referring to the one, like, the original one before it was a Mario game?
Yeah, like no, I'm referring to, like, the brutal Japanese ROM hack of Mario 1.
Nope.
Dude, it's awful. It's so hard. Like, I feel like
Well, here's
some
the
of
thing.
the stuff in that, you could show that to someone and be like, oh, look, it's like this funny Kaizo ROM hack someone made, and they'd believe you. They'd believe it was, like, from recent times.
Here's the thing, though. I also haven't played the actual Mario 2 to completion, so...
You mean Doki Doki Panic?
No, I actually not Mario 2. I meant Mario 1 to completion.
Oh.
I'm not really big on 2D Mario. That's the main reason Mario Maker doesn't appeal to me. Frick!
Why? Because it doesn't have Mario 2?
No. No, I haven't even played Mario 2 to completion, so why would I care about that?
Oh. I mean, because, like, you don't... I would argue that it's not, like, an experience you're missing out on not beating Mario 1. Mario 1's very hard. Like, it's actually a hard game. And, I don't know. I think that, it's a good game. It like definitely is. Like for the time and everything, it was just an amazing
But
adventure.
I don't think it's like bad or anything. It's just for me, I just vastly prefer action platformers to platformers, like ones where you can like shoot things and stuff, like Mega Man or Metroid.
I don't know why we haven't had another remake of the Mario Super Mario Brothers 2. I feel like maybe they lost the rights to that. I mean, like it was a Nintendo game, but maybe like the studio who made it were like, "Hey, can you stop?
Okay,
Can you stop?"
I'm already horribly lost.
Well, you can go up.
Going back down. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna figure this out, guys. This dungeon...
You're back here. Wait, this is like the entrance. To the left is the entrance, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm going back the other way.
What is that singularity in the entrance room? Does that, like, take you out or something?
It takes me... So you know that room where I fought the little dude with the ball? It takes me back there.
Oh, it's like those things from Wind Waker. The, pots.
Yeah, they have fast travel points in this.
Can you imagine if Wind Waker didn't have those? Oh my god.
Yeah. It's probably because the way those dungeons are designed. Actually, something interesting for anyone who's curious about that. I highly recommend, I think his YouTube name is Mark Brown or whatever. His videos on Zelda dungeon design and stuff. They're pretty interesting. And what he had to say about like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess and stuff, and how he basically explained very elaborately how the games have gotten more linear over the years. Actually, why am I doing this?
Where is Zelda going? Like, we got Breath of the Wild. Like, where do you go from there? That's like something that a lot of people are like not panicking about, but they're like, oh geez, when you think about it, like, where do you go from Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, I'm not sure myself.
It's kind of like crazy, but then again, I mean, there's always the point with Nintendo. It's like, oh, they can't top this, but then you know they do something. Oh dear, oh dear.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh,
right. This is one of those moments where messing up has catastrophic consequences.
You're just manipulating your hearts. That's all for a strategic death warp.
No, actually, this game, I've mentioned this before. I don't know if you remember, but this game has a true end, kinda, which means you can't actually die. So.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so there's a true end if you manage to go through the whole game without dying.
Oh dear, that's pretty wild.
Oh. That said, oh boy, this puzzle sucks. I never understand this.
You have to like, you have to like line yourself up with the right pixel to throw it.
Kinda. I don't know. It doesn't always work, even when I do that. Okay. All right.
It's RNG.
Alright, so let's pick that up, and yeah, that said, I have a bottle, so this game doesn't really have fairy bottles, but it does give you these bottles that do, like, the same thing.
Yo, you gotta yell into the microphone on controller, too. Link another Game Boy and yell into it.
That was a funny little thing back in the day.
Well, like, that was the kind of thing that was, like, back then... that was so out there, but like now, it's like it kind of makes sense. But back then, it's like, hey, did you know if you scream into the second controller, it'll make these mouse enemies freak out? If you told that to someone from the 1980s, you'd be like, what are you talking about?
What would be your scream of choice?
Oh no, it's more dice.
Yeah. But no, I just asked, what would be your scream of choice for activating it?
My scream of choice? Well, I don't want to do it on the audio.
Nah, man, do it.
Ah!
It'd probably be something like, I'm trying
That's
to think for me. I apologize for everyone's ears. Ah!
Oh, I'm glad I had my sound turned down.
Or I could make it something ridiculous. I could... I don't know why we're talking about this. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, in Zelda 1, those enemies, if you, were playing the Japanese version of it, the controllers actually had a built-in microphone, or at least one of them did.
Only on the Famicom.
Yeah, only on the Japanese version of the NES. And if you screamed into it, you could, like, insta-kill those enemies. And I think once you got the flute, you didn't have to worry about that at all. You just played that.
Yeah. You know, people have, they have gotten working... Ew. Are those the dongos?
They're called Dodongo snakes, I guess.
That's disgusting. They look gross.
Here's also something unique about this game. When you pick up bombs, they don't actually detonate if you hold them. It resets their countdown if you pick them up again.
They look... Ugh. But people have gotten the Satellaview, Zelda working. Did you know about that?
I saw that. I have played it, actually. Not on the channel, but I have played it.
All the way through?
Yes. Both, actually there were a few ones. There was a Link to the Past one, and then there was, one for... Frick, I don't have a small key!
Nice job.
Where the oh, okay, I'm assuming it's that chest in the top left.
Just dupe one.
Oh my...
That's unfortunate.
Jump cut, guys.
What a journey that was.
Yes, yes it was. I hate this dungeon so goddamn much.
Can you imagine being someone building this place? Like, you want me to what? You put a door you have to press yourself against to go through?
Right.
Well, here's a better idea. Let's not make a way through the dungeon.
Wait, what? Hold on, what?
Wait a second,
What?
that was the- wait, what?
What? I... oh.
Something good is bound.
Well, yeah, but where's the key? I
guess it's one of those other ones.
Hold on, no, game,
It has to be one of those other ones over there.
Game, okay, so I walked all the way over here for no goddamn reason!
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I guess it'll help me get my goddamn super sword quicker, but okay.
You found a $5 bill. If you collect a bunch of these, something good might happen. Dude, these horses, I don't know, they look so derpy.
Yes, they do. And the thing is, I have to throw both. I can't just try one over and over again, because it won't let me pick up the other one until I throw the first one. Frick you!
This is like a Mario Party game.
There we go!
I'm convinced that's RNG. Let me look that up right now. Let me look it up if it is RNG. If you look up Horsehead, the problem is that one boss, I think the first palace in Zelda 2, his actual name is Horsehead.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. That guy.
Dude, you remember when the Egyptians used to worship that one god, Doghead? I can't find any information on the Horsehead, surprisingly.
I'm not surprised by that fact. Okay, so...
Oh my god, it's RNG. It's RNG! No! It's actually RNG.
Great!
I can't believe it's actually RNG. So are you gonna get, Hyrule Warriors Ultimate? Whatever it's called?
Maybe. I'm still broke.
Same. I think it's quite brilliant that they're combining the content of the 3DS one, because that was lame. Locking off the fairy mechanic.
I'm probably gonna see if I can sell my 3DS version, see if I can...
Why not? Go for it. You get to play the 3DS maps with 60 FPS.
I still think it was pointless content. I hate this so goddamn
The
much.
3DS, I will say, like, it was impressive that they got the game running, but it was expected that they really had to kind of throttle the game a lot. Like, the object limit was terrible, the view distance was poop, The textures were
my
super low
biggest
res.
problem was the control scheme. It was like hand
That
cramp
too.
inducing.
But I mean, I think the 3DS had some cool content, like the Wind Waker adventure map, the fairy mechanic. Like the fact that those were gone.
Yeah. I mean, my thing. I mean, okay, this story wasn't amazing to begin with. I'll concede that.
No,
But-
no, it's not. But it was campy, but it was enjoyable.
I
and
felt
like
it
that.
got made worse in Warriors.
Here's let's level for a sec. We're a couple of guys. Let's level for a sec. Hyrule Warriors Legends did bring us Linkle, so it wasn't a completely pointless game.
She was so pointless. That was
I
the
know.
thing. Like, she did not actually tie into the plot at all.
Yeah, but
Like, even in, like, the new arc of the story, she, like, literally just shows up in, like, the last fight. And even then, it wasn't even actually in the fight. She just kind of showed up, like, oh, we have some extra guys coming up for reinforcements. Guess I'll be the one that keeps them from ruining your party, or something
yeah, but
like that.
you know.
Do I know? Okay.
Especially was a cool character. She's the dual crossbows. I'm always down with that.
Maybe... Okay, I'm gonna try a few things before I commit to going down there.
Yeah.
I
don't
guess
think
see
there's
if I can,
anything
like...
else.
Okay, I don't think I can bomb that wall on the left. Maybe... If this is the case, this is the worst.
I don't think there's anything else you can do, honestly.
Let me go up. Okay,
Hey, look,
well,
a
there
chest.
it is. Which I still have to go up and walk around, god dang it.
You know, it's.
I should have just explored here. I saw this room and was like, oh, I can't get up here because it's a dead end. I didn't think I would need a god dang key to get god dang up there, so I would be able to god dang frickin' jump cut.
Link, here come to town, come to save the Princess Zelda. Gone and took her away, now the children don't play, but they will when Link saves the day. Hallelujah! Now Link, fill up your hearts so you can shoot your sword with power. And when you're feeling all down, the party will come around, so you'll be brave and not this is a coward.
I mean, like, I don't mind backtracking dungeons. I think, like, some of them are definitely, like, the best dungeons in Zelda because it does ask you to, like, acknowledge your surroundings, kind of like a little mini Metroidvania in a lot of ways, but, like, then you have stuff like this.
What I hope for the next Zelda game is it brings back dungeon items. Like, you
Okay,
can call them
can I
cheap-
just say something right now? This got me
Oh,
a
no.
genuine reaction. So I'm pressing the A button on this chest.
Can you pick it up?
Let me talk to this owl statue. To open a treasure chest, use the pots around it.
Dude, that's messed up.
Got the Nightmare's key. I can open the door to the Nightmare's lair.
From, like, Super Metroid?
No, yeah. Oh god.
Did they predict Nightmare?
This.
Wait, did the Game Boy Color come out before or after the Super Nintendo?
I
I think before, because they had the Super Game Boy.
Well, this was on the original Game Boy first. It's actually.
Oh, that's right. They added color to it in the Game Boy Color thing, which was very cool when they did that.
Yeah, this version of the game actually came out same year as Ocarina, apparently.
What the heck?
98.
What a year!
Okay, so I need to get there. I'm trying to remember how I'm supposed to. Okay, I think I go through the other places.
Oh, the map is a
so-
scary face. I just noticed.
Oh yeah, it's got like little demon horns and stuff.
Oh, it's a scary face.
That's some Zelda 1 map design throwback.
I'm glad I'm watching this over the Discord screen share, because like when I play a Game Boy game on an emulator or whatever, it looks too crisp. I'm used to like looking at it on a Game Boy screen and everything looks terrible, like all blurry. Looks too clean when I'm actually looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. I think.
I'm used to like watching like Let's Plays from like 2007 on YouTube.
Okay. So
That
this
is a big
frickin'
boy.
I just want to be done with this place. I don't want.
Can you actually jump on the Goombas?
Yes.
That's adorable.
I'll frick it. I'll do it.
Boop. Oh, they squished. That thing's making my eyes freak out.
But man, you have enough. Okay, maybe that's a little bit not an okay joke. Never mind, I'm not doing it.
But Breath of the Wild, like I feel like the runes being like a substitute for dungeon item, and like the fact that you can use them throughout the game world was cool. Because in Twilight Princess did make very good use of dungeon items.
Wait,
in the overworld.
no, that doesn't lead me any. How do I
Wait
get
a second,
there?
you're in the wrong place.
How do I get there?
You have to go. You have to go.
Oh, I totally forgot how to get to the dungeon boss.
Oh no, I see. So you have to go from the entrance. You have to go. Wait, no, I don't know actually.
Oh, okay. I think I have an idea of how, but
Go backwards from the boss room. That's how you'll find your way there.
From the boss.
Yeah, like on the map. Like go backwards from there. That's how you'll find the way.
Okay, I think actually, I want to fudge off. Okay, so. No, I think I know how to get there. I looked at the map and yeah.
What are those like cosmic Doritos there that some guys drop?
Oh, so this game, they brought back Zelda 1's little power-ups.
Ooh.
So,
I saw you picked up the acorn.
Yeah, so that increases my defense. The little triangle increases my attack power.
Why did you pick it up?
Because they make a jingle that goes on until you get hit a number of times. No. It's literally bitter, like non-stop until you get hit a couple times.
That's how you find the Nightmare's Lair. You just pick up one of those.
What the frick?
Wait, yeah, you're totally. Wait, no. Wait. Yeah, no, go down and then right, and then
No,
down,
I think
down,
it's on
and
the
then
right
up.
side of the goddamn dungeon.
No, there's a way to the right. Go back.
There's no more jump cuts, guys. We're doing it.
It's the way to the right, wasn't it?
We used up our jump cuts.
It's like timeouts in a football game.
We're doing it live.
The whole Skyrim thing of just being able to like chow down like an entire royal feast in the middle of a fight was like not.
Wait, what?
In Breath of the Wild, I mean, like I feel like being able to do that kind of took away from the game a lot.
I mean, yeah.
You made liberal use of that.
I will definitely say this. It's a bit, like, okay. It's better than every time I get hit, I have to go into a menu. I know it's an unrelated franchise stab, but god dang it. No, MGS3 is not the best one.
Ugh. Delicious.
I'm sure I triggered someone. by saying
MGS3 Ultimate Remaster version, you can't skip the cutscenes of him eating the snakes.
that. Wait, seriously?
No, but
You
if
can
only...
do that in the original?
I think you can at some point skip the cutscenes of you eating snakes you've already eaten, maybe? I don't know.
But yeah, my number one thing about like every time you got injured by anything, it's like splinter patch thing. It's like sure, okay, but like it's annoying if I'm in the middle of a boss fight and it completely ruins the fight flow.
Trauma Center Metal Gear Solid Edition, like they just like dump like this old beat up like army medical kit on the table. It's like fix him.
Frickin' I hate this enemy so much.
Here's a tourniquet. Here's a knife. Fix him. He's got bullets in him.
I found it. Oh my god. Okay.
Nice.
I can time that a bit better.
Oh man.
Why'd I do that?
Oh.
Frickin'.
Oh.
Man, the Guardian looks great in this.
Oh, it's the Guardian.
Alright.
They shoot green in this one. Here we go. There's the door.
Alright, are you ready for, like, a boss that got demoted to a mini-boss in the Oracle games?
Oh no. Oh, it's face.
Hey, dummy, need a hint? My weak point is... Whoops! There I go, talking too much again!
He's like got a nose when you put the bomb there. Oh, it's room.
Okay, well, anyway.
Was that one joke that was like one of the Mega Man bosses should just be a spiked room?
Oh, it was Spiked Wall Man, yeah.
Yeah. Don't hit my floor.
He's throwing the pots!
Ouch.
Actually, this is a little bit more going on than the Oracle version. Okay, listen up. If the windfish wakes up, everything on this island... Wait, I turned him into goddamn, frickin', I forgot his name. But, like, the parrot from, like, Aladdin.
Everything on this island will be gone forever. And I do mean everything. Oh my god. It's perfect for him. His face.
Now listen up!
There I go talking too much again. It works. Oh, you got the metronome of time. Oh, the coral triangle.
The coral triangle. Okay, well, now we ruined that little foreboding ending thing from that boss.
I like to imagine that all these instruments actually just produce like ear-grating square tones from a Game Boy sound chip.
It kind of does. Mountain, something calls from the mountains. And we'll find out what that's about next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Jesus Christ, this recording is nearly an hour. Oh my god.
Is it really? Oh wow.
I hate this dungeon so much. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is by far the longest one, and I hope you enjoyed every single second of it, because I kind of enjoyed it.
Did not.
I kind of enjoyed it.
Don't lie to them.
I had you here because I would be losing my cred a lot more.
Losing my marbles!
Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys later. And I hope you guys enjoyed having KMills, Kyle, this guy here.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah. You got anything you want to add?
I don't like this dungeon either.
Cool.
Just draining.
Alright, see you guys later. Bye.